Hey Scorpio, welcome back to my channel. This is a special reading to have a look and see why someone may have pulled away from you romantically fairly recently. So we'll have a look and see what the cards can reveal if that has recently happened to you. Now I will be using two different decks, one for the overall energy and then a few more cards using the Rider-Waite deck to see what the tarot can reveal about why this person has done that. I will be putting up an extended version which will explore when and if you'll come back together, if you can get the connection back to what it once was, etc. So if you're interested in that reading, Scorpio, the link to that will be available below. Otherwise, thank you for all your continued support. It really does mean a lot. Let's have a look and see one card for the overall energies, Scorpio. Okay, this one's speaking to me. Okay, we have the Three of Swords reversed. Okay, now this is a reversal. Oftentimes read upright can indicate third-party situations, pain, conflict, deceit. In this case, it's actually reversed here. So this, I feel what I want to say is someone's not over a third-party situation, or someone's not over something to do with pain or hurt. Okay, this, I feel like it's someone that's been offended by something here, Scorpio, or they're not over something. It pains them deeply, and it might have been something to do with words. Okay, if there wasn't cheating or deception that happened from your end, maybe they found out you were seeing someone, or maybe they just found out that what you really thought about a situation, because words, swords can be communication, and that's coming up reversed. So there's someone here who's still hurting. Something's still very real or raw to them. And they're still going through that. They're still living through that sort of experience, Scorpio. Okay, again, the Three has come up. Okay, you have the Marriage card, the Four of Wands. For some of you, if this person is like separating from someone else, like legally, if they're going through something like a divorce, they're still not over this divorce. Maybe they're still maybe not even over someone they were once in a relationship with. These cards wouldn't necessarily indicate like the Death card, the Moon, you know, there's no residual past feelings, but I feel like they haven't healed from something. They're still in pain over a situation. It may or may not have something to do with the previous relationship. If you're married to this person and you're noticing them withdrawing, maybe even if you're engaged to this person, Scorpio, you're noticing this. This is more heightened for you with the Four of Wands, a more heightened energy. Overall, though, Three of Pentacles, this person wants to compromise, but they feel like they can't. They feel like they can't make progression. The King of Wands is all about moving forward in a situation and having excitement. But the excitement for them has been taken away for some reason, Scorpio. And the focus and the attention that they once had on you and on this connection isn't the same. I don't know if this is like work or something to do with negotiations, maybe. I don't know if this is like even finances, like counter offers for a home. I don't know if this is like financial stresses that are impacting. It could be like, say, if you're looking for a new property or you've got a lot of financial burdens or stresses between yourself and this person. If they are pulling away, it's because they're hurting. Okay, they're genuinely upset or angry at a situation here. Maybe it doesn't necessarily involve finances directly. I think it's a lack of compromise or insensitivity. Could be on their part or your part, but it's affecting them and it's making them pull away. But overall, I think if it's the Three of Swords, then it would indicate something to do with a deception, another person, maybe even jealousy. King of Wands is known to be a jealous figure, especially if he is reversed. It could indicate the bad things of the King of Wands, which is impulsiveness, possessiveness, jealousy. So someone might be feeling that. Page of Pentacles normally represents, you know, him being fixated on something in a very positive light. But if he's reversed, I feel like it's either a fixation that has gone wrong or the fact that there's carelessness altogether. So what I'm thinking here is, like I said, I'm going to go back to that overall energy. Three of Swords, it might have been a situation that's done and dusted because it might be over and done with. It's reversed. But I still feel like, as I said, they're hurt. They're hurt over something, Scorpio. Maybe something you said, whether you're aware of it or not. It could be your actions. King of Wands can represent actions, and it's reversed here. So maybe one of your actions have displeased this person. They've tried to talk to you about it, or try to sacrifice or compromise. If they haven't done that yet, then it may come to a time where they try to do that. Because that negotiation or sacrificing is evidence with the Three of Pentacles. You know, they come together to discuss something important, something of importance here. And I think for the most part, they do want a happy outcome. I think a part of them, you know, sees you as someone that they could really have a very enjoyable future with, a happy future with. But for some reason, I feel like this pain that's recently been inflicted is coming up around them. They're still learning to let it go. And I always associate the fact that the swords are upright, you know, taking gravity into consideration here, the swords would fall. Okay, the swords would fall out. So this would mean the pain would be a little bit less. So I think they may be getting better with time, but they're still very much in the midst of it all. And as a result, they're pulling away. I think they want to get better. I think there's a desire to sort of overcome this and work through it. I always associate the Three of Pentacles as working through issues, working through things that we're thinking about or dilemmas that are in front of us. So seeing that, yeah, I am convinced that there's something here that this person wants to work through. But maybe them pulling away is what they need to do to work through that, to gain the happy outcome, which is obviously around them. The Four of Wands is very much a card of a good outcome, celebrating an outcome. This is celebrating love and passion. And I do think that person wants to get there with you, but obviously that will be investigated more so in the extended version to see what the outcome could be. But if it's not that, then I think they're paying a lot of attention to either going out, seeing their friends, or throwing themselves into work to help them deal with something here, which could not be good because it would mean the attention is away from you. I feel like they're lashing out at something, to be honest, Scorpio. I think the way they're acting is reflective of the pain that they're feeling, the pain that they may have caused, maybe the pain that you've caused in whatever has happened, and their way of coping with that pain is doing these things. But in doing these things, it's actually creating more distance and space between the two of you than I think you both desire. But I think this could be excessive. It could be like excessive partying. I don't know if they've been recently introduced to new people, like a new crowd, for example. That's taken some of their attention, I think, as well. But it could be jealousy, Scorpio. If you've got someone else, like maybe an ex, maybe someone you still talk to, or maybe a friend who's interested in you, it could even be like they're jealous that you hang out with your friends. But there could be that sort of, there's another factor here alongside the relationship that's hurting this person, and as a result, they're pulling away to lessen the pain. But I think that they're trying to get themselves better. They're trying to come back into a better place, maybe. I will leave your reading at that, Scorpio, and continue with your extended, where I will explore when, if, and how the two of you will come back together, and just sort of see what the cards can reveal, if there is a future here, and if you can get this connection back to what it once was. So please feel free to join me for that, Scorpio.